Meow, my beautiful witches, bitches, queers, and weirds. Moonkittee here. Let's get witchy. Get started, I'll swap over to our main unboxing screen. Let's do this. Weird Cat Tarot. This is one that I got. I ordered it pre-order because I'm a Moonkittee. I need cat decks, right? Right as the first orders were coming in, I got an email from the author and she's all, hey, the decks are a little bit wonky. So if you want, I can either refund you or I can send you the beta deck. So basically the wonky version of the deck. And then when the new decks come in, I'll send you a brand new clean, clear version of the deck. So I said, hey, I'm not super worried. By all means, please go ahead and just send me the beta version if you want. And when you get the right ones in, send them to me then. The ones that you know you wanted to sell, because we've all had that where we thought something came in and we weren't happy with the quality. And I can especially expect that as a maker, not being happy with the quality of something. You don't want to have this be representative of your art. So she was super sweet, super nice. I absolutely loved her, talking with her, and the artwork on here is just fun. It is super fun. It's a great little deck. I mean, how can you resist this kitty? I mean, seriously, just the artwork on the box alone. It's awesome. It's a little bit simplistic, which is not necessarily a bad thing. In your little black, you can see each one is like half a page of description. Not outrageously in depth, but it does follow the general Rider-Waite-Smith kind of format. It also does have zodiac signs in here as well. So you have your Aries, Taurus, Gemini, etc. all the way through. And what's really fun is she has some of her sketches that she was doing for in the little black book. Kash is an illustrator and stop motion animator based in Brooklyn. She's also a lifelong cat aficionado and perpetual art school kid. Her work can be found at GabryeleKash.com and at Pink GabberCat on all social media platforms. It does also include your standard Celtic Cross spread, the dog spread, cat paw spread, and a few other things. I'll be honest, it's just a really cute deck. So let's go ahead and open this one up. Standard flip box lid, but what's kind of cool, you've got really bright psychedelic patterns and colors inside, which is nice. On here you have pink holographic foil on the edge. This is heavy cardstock. This is not super flimsy. It's got a nice weight to it, which is really nice. It just feels good. It truly does feel good in the hands. Let's go ahead and throw out some of the cards. We have the Fool, the Magician, the High Priestess, Empress, Emperor, Hierophant, Lovers, Chariot, Strength, Hermit, Wheel of Fortune, Justice, Hanged Cat, Death. I love this Death card. Temperance, the Devil, the Tower. I love that the Tower is this fuzzy thing that's just going to break and fall over the place. The Star, the Moon, the Sun, Judgment, and the World. Super cute, straightforward, artistic, but they're just fun. They're bright, they're shiny. You can already tell that this is going to be a cheerful deck. This is not going to be a doom and gloom deck. This is not going to give you hard truths bluntly. This is going to be a kitty deck. It's going to wrap up around you, curl up and purr, and help you when you're feeling sad. So there's our majors. Let's go ahead and pull out our minors, then we'll do the shuffle and all the fun stuff. So we have the Ace of Cups. So in this case, cups are actually roses, which is kind of nice because they're flowers, but she still puts it in that traditional RWS format of being cups. So it's really easy to know. Whereas a lot of times when you get new decks and they change these suits slightly from the traditional, sometimes it's hard to know what is what. So in this case, flowers are cups. So we have the Ace, the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 of cups. Then we have our page, knight, queen, and king. In this case, there's not a lot of background information that comes with kind of like your RWS. The main thing with the RWS is you've got those crazy intricate cards where they tell you meaning that you pull from the background. These, as you can tell, are a lot more simplistic. They're not going to have the, okay, well, here's the tree in the background, and or with like the strength card, the woman pulling up the lion's head, and there's so many different other things, and there's numerical kind of symbolism all hidden in there. As you can see, these cards don't have that kind of buried symbolism in them. So you do kind of need to know a little bit about what the various meanings are, or again, pull up the book or pull up something else. So this is going to be one of those that I wouldn't necessarily recommend it for beginners if you're trying to do strictly intuitive reading, but for learning, where learning what the cards mean, where they go, I think it'll be a good one. Pentacles. So pentacles are strawberries. Ace of Pentacles, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 of Pentacles. We have our page, knight on an ant, super cute, queen, and king. Swords. Swords are trees. So they have the ace, the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of swords. I think that's probably the gentlest 9 of swords I have ever seen in my life. But it's still sad. It still conveys that sorrow and despair that comes with the 9 of swords. And the 10 of swords. We have page, knight, queen, and king. Wands. So while swords were trees, these are leaves. Ace of Wands, 2 of Wands, 3, 4, and 5 is the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and page, knight, queen, and king. These are just super soft, super fluffy, and just beautiful. All right, so let's see how these guys shuffle. Ooh, those shuffle really nice. They've got just the right amount of flex to them. But they snap back in shape. I'm not seeing nicks or things on the edges, and I'm wearing rings, so that's pretty cool. Do another cut here. A little shift. Number 1, who are you? Tell me a little bit about yourself. What kind of deck are you? You are the 5 of Cups. What are your strengths as a deck? The Page of Pentacles. What are your weaknesses or limitations as a deck? The 6 of Swords. What type of readings do you prefer? Nine of Wands, so creativity, power, energy. What is the best way to collaborate with you? Ace of Pentacles. So fives are this kind of motion of change. This is about a card of movement. Things didn't go as planned, so now you can't quite get over your disappointment. It's time to focus on what you have instead of what you've lost. Change, letting go of what you've lost, moving forward into something else. So, but again, in a soft kind of way. Page of Pentacles, what are your strengths? So Pentacles are earth. Pentacles are your path. It is career, oftentimes life, material kind of focus. Pages is there's work to be done and much to learn. It's this kind of learning what you're going to do and starting that progression of really getting to know your craft. This is going to be a great deck for someone who wants to learn about tarot with an easy to process, easy to kind of work with path to start with. Your weaknesses or limitations as a deck. Six of Swords. So swords are air. Air is rational thought, it's communication, it's the brain, it's your mind, versus cups would be your heart. Sixes are kind of a rite of passage, but also taking the chaos of the fives and that change and instability and like learning to let go, taking what you've learned from it and moving forward. The weakness in this case is getting out of your head. This is going to be an emotional deck. What kinds of readings do you prefer? Nine of Wands. Wands are fire, passion, creativity, energy, will. It is that kind of movement forward, that fire that burns bright. Nines are completion of the work. When you have an idea, again, of where are you going, what you are passionate about, and what you are willing to work on. This again plays into that kind of feelings deck, but also this forward movement, gentle guidance kind of feel. How to collaborate with you as a deck. Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles is that movement forward. It is career, it is life path. Ace is that beginning. It's the gentle journey. Know you're going to be on a journey. Know that you're going to go on a journey when you're dealing with this deck. This is the Weird Cat Tarot by Gabriele Kash. And yeah, so far, I really think this is going to be a fun little deck, especially if you're new, if you just kind of want that kind of gentle push to see where you want to go or what's coming up next for you without heavy hitting questions. If you need heavy, deep guidance, this is probably not the deck for you. But if you want daily pulls, I think this would be a fantastic daily pull deck. Check it out. Again, I found her on Etsy, so I know that she's available there. You can get it on Etsy from her. Look up Gabriele Kash. If there's one minor thing, this is just a personal pet peeve that's really annoying, is that the book does not fit in the box. I totally get that with the sizing and making sure everything can be read, but it's just, to me, it's so much nicer when it's all contained in one little package.